This one, it will be, this one will be called I Wish. So, I hope y'all enjoy, and let's get right into it. Hey guys, and actually, this story was actually good at first, until I really knew what would happen if I kept on wishing. Now y'all are probably wondering what I mean by that, and you'll find out farther in the story. Now let's get right into it. So my mom and dad were searching through the attic. They found this weird looking coin, so they gave it to me and said, here's your birthday present, sweetie. So they probably were just making it up and saying that it was my birthday present just to give it to me. But then they told me it could grant any one wish. Now they said there was consequences, it could be bad. But I didn't believe my parents because, you know, how parents are. They tell a kid's story and just completely fake it. So I take the coin, and then I'm pretty sure in the corner of my eye I saw it glare just a little, and I dropped it and I said ouch, and I said what happened? I burnt my hand. So I'm not really sure what happened there, but I'm pretty sure that coin was on fire. But I'm not sure for real, but pretty sure it was. So the next day I woke up, and my mom and dad, probably lying, said that it can grant any wish, so not said what I really desired. I wish I didn't have a little brother. So I went to bed, and I woke up the next morning, and everything was normal. Except the house was blue. So I walk out of my room and I walk into my brother's room to wake him up like I usually do. And he's not in there. So I walk back into my room and I scream, "Mom! Dad!" And they run into my room saying, "What's wrong, sweetie?" And they were wearing different clothes that my brother hated, and he would never let them wear them. Which my brother was only 4, so he was kind of whiny about everything. So he pretty much usually would have a tantrum if they would wear clothes he didn't like. Which I thought was kind of strange because my parents should be living freely in America, but it happened, guys. But earlier this morning, I freaked out, as you know. That for one, I didn't have a little brother. For another, my parents never wore those clothes. They actually sold them on eBay for about 50 bucks. So I get up and I look on my TV screen, and my brother's like a famous superstar. Steven, which that was my brother's name, and he's like this famous 4-year-old. They call him the famous, fantastic 4-year-old, and he's like on some kind of show. And so, I mean, I'm confused. And then I say, wait a minute, I don't no longer have a little brother. So I scream, yes! And my parents are like, yes to what? And I say, nothing, just something. I don't have a little brother. And they're like, you never did, sweetie. And I'm like, of course you don't know that, because he was never born. So I kind of like it for a couple of days, and then I miss him. So I go to school the next morning, and I'm popular. I got the girl that I liked really bad, and I'm only 16, and I play a lot of football. Pretty much, I'm like a football famous star. So I walk in, my coach is telling me stuff that he usually doesn't tell me. I'm usually like not, I mean, he told me I'm a quarterback. And I'm super confused because I wasn't a quarterback, I was a field kicker. So I asked the coach, I'm not the quarterback, I'm the field kicker. He says, no, you're the quarterback. And I said, no, I'm not. So I keep on going and I just go along with the day like nothing ever happened. And then I kind of start to miss my brother. So I go talk to my friends about what happened. But my friends hate me. And they're like, you're so popular, you think you're so cool, but you make fun of us and everything else. And I'm like, no, I don't. You're my best friends. So I try to get my best friends back, and it doesn't work. So I basically living the horrible life. Except that my brother was gone, but I was even missing him. So me feeling bad wasn't the exact answer, but still, I was very unhappy. So, the next day, my friend works at this chicken place that sells pizza for some reason. So, I pretty much just go, and pretty much, everything's back to normal pretty much. Pretty much nothing. Nothing's back to normal. Nothing's nothing. And I'm sitting there wondering, I'm asking, can I wear the chicken suit inside the building, right? And he says, yeah, sure. Because he was delivering chicken to my little brother. So I go in and I meet him. My brother thinks I want an autograph for some reason. And then he tells me to shoot. So my only logical thing was to find that exact coin. So I went in my room, the coin was on the ground. I said, thank God. So I mumbled to myself, I wish everything was back to normal. So I got ready for bed, and I woke up the next morning. My house wasn't blue anymore. I walk in my brother's room, and I give him a big old hug. I'm so glad you're back. And he says, I've always been here. What do you mean? But then I realized something. I'm not inside my house. I look around. It's a completely different house. So what I do, I run down the stairs, and all I see are two different parents and everything else. Guys, I hope y'all enjoyed my story. So I hope y'all can drop me a like and subscribe. This is 4, so I got a couple more to go. But this one was called I Wish, and I hope you enjoyed.